Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Writer. We are back with another unboxing video. I am quite excited about this one. This one is coming from Darker Hue Studios, Alexandria, Virginia. I know what this is. I'm going to have to open it on its side because otherwise I'm going to show you guys my address, and I don't think it matters that much, but my luck, that one time I show it, somebody's like, I don't like him. Let's see what we can do about that. Said it's probably not a big deal. We're going to cut. I'm hopeful that cutting down the top is safer than cutting down the bottom. So let's move it. Let's move it right here, and I will make the final cut, and then we can open it up. Yeah. Final careful cut. Okay. Ooh. Need some nice Western music for this. Wrapped in plastic. That's fantastic. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Sorry. Alright, this is Haunted West, a tabletop role-playing game shining the light of truth on the Old West. Core book by Chris Spivey and crew, Darker Hue Studios. I messed that name up. This is sealed up. Okay, cool. Well, we're opening it. I mean, games are meant to be played and books are meant to be read. So, look at this thing. Look at this. It is huge. Looks like it's in great shape. So, survived Christmas time, the Christmas time mail, which I'm very happy about. I kind of thought it would. Darker Hue Studio also did a Kickstarter. This was from a Kickstarter. They also did a Kickstarter. I almost didn't back this because it had an alternate history, is what I read. In the long run, I had to have it because I think the pros outweigh the cons, and I think that basically the truth is going to be more invested in this than the fictional part. So there's our beautiful, beautiful cover. Very cool. Sorry, I interrupted myself. Chris Spivey also wrote Harlem Unbound, which was originally released as a Kickstarter and then released through Chaosium, I believe, I might be incorrect, as a product for Call of Cthulhu. Both of them were, I think, for Call of Cthulhu. Really nice book. I was super happy to get that too. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom and yet depreciate agitation are men who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want rain without thunder and lightning. They want ocean without the awful roar of its many waters. This struggle may be a moral one, or it may be a physical one, or it may be both moral and physical, but it must be a struggle. Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did, and it never will. Frederick Douglass, 1857. Mount up and ride into history. Not the history you may have learned in school, but a fuller, more truthful one, with the Weird West spin. Haunted West is about hope through struggle. It is a game that amplifies the voices of the often overlooked people of the Old West, the people who have been whitewashed by history. Venture into an alternate history that imagines a post-American Civil War world where Reconstruction flourishes for many years instead of meeting its abrupt end, and imagine a new reality with greater opportunities for all who inhabit the United States. Battle treacherous rebels as a black gadgeteer with your rifle and jetpack. Rustle cattle as a Chinese drover while keeping the dinosaurs at bay. Combat a legion of undead monsters as an indigenous gunslinger. Or traverse the Oregon Trail as a Jewish homesteader while being haunted by the specters of those who perished along the way. You have the power to tell your story. You have the power to tell the American story. Step out of your door and into the Haunted West. But beware, it isn't for the faint of heart. Let's ride! From the creators of Harlem Unbound, Haunted West is a Weird West tabletop role-playing game set after the American Civil War. This core book has everything you need to explore the Old West, including an extensive historical account from prehistoric times to the last stagecoach robbery, the Ouroboros system, a modular three-tiered system powering your adventures using D100 degrees of success, and a unique Jax mechanic. Haunted West Reconstruction, an imaginative alternate history, robust Weird West content, including magics, creatures, mechanics, and more. The Night of the Aerostat, a thrilling adventure set in the Weird West, an in-depth city-building process for creating the setting you want. Oh, I like that. Life path character creation to build characters firmly entrenched in the world. 12 Paragon categories. enabling you to create any type of player character you choose. Haunted West World, a powered by the apocalypse hack. History belongs to all of us. Very nice. Look at this thing. Let's check out the page count real quick. Oh, nice. Dakota Territories, Contested Strip, Kansas, the state of Sequoia. So I think this might be the alternate history. Wisconsin, Washington Territory, Oregon, California, Nevada, Utah, Contested Arizona Territory, Mexico, New Mexico Territory, Texas Territory, Louisiana, Arkansas. Interesting. Georgia Territory. That's interesting. Okay. Haunted West Reconstruction 1868. Oh, look at these. These are actual photographs. Here's our credits. Hold on just a sec. All right. So we are not going to be able to just look through this entire book like one page at a time because the page count is, wow, 800 pages. They did not do this halfway. I backed the Kickstarter. I'm super glad that I did. Like I said, the alternate history thing was what I wasn't real thrilled about, but I like the concept. Truth. Can I play a character of a race other than my own? Yes, if done with respect and care. Will you fail? Likely yes. We all do. But it's so important to make the attempt and keep trying. I love that. That is awesome. Here's some definitions. This is all part of the foreword. Lobo, into the haunted West. Now, is Lobo a real thing? While researching, I stumbled across over Lobo. Not that one. The original Lobo. A fictional character. Lobo's a man framed for a crime he didn't commit. That is cool. I did not know that comic book existed. Now I'm going to have to search it out. Ouroboros system. All right. We're going to have to move a little more quickly, but this is... Hold on. Oh, I got to do it. Oh my God. It smells so good. What a wonderful smell. It smells like freedom. It actually just... It smells like a new book, and it's beautiful. So here's information on the Ouroboros system. Is that it? That's awesome. No, that can't be. This is the basic mechanics. I'm sure there's other stuff. Dead Man's Hand. Traditional play. Dead Man's Hand is our more traditional style that focuses on theater of the mind. Okay. Oh, I love that picture. Cowboys versus aliens, but the aliens are grays. I love it. Well, they're kind of green, but that's okay. Yeah, let's look through this thing as briefly as possible. So this is about the Ouroboros system. Conflict, aces and jokers. It looks like it uses cards. I'm not sure. I know nothing about this system. Okay, here's all your typical rules that you would have for any game system. Electrocuted. Quick draw. Narrative play style. While Dead Man's Hand is pretty dependent on dice and stats, it's not your only option. Quick draw is a more narrative approach for telling stories. Very cool. The Badlands. Sometimes knowing that you won or lost isn't enough. Okay, so that was the system. That's the game systems. That's not too terribly long, which I like. I never have liked games that are like 90% of your book is rules. The people. Okay, so here we go. There we go. Here comes, this is the natives, the indigenous culture. Here are immigrants and settlers, black indigenous peoples, Chinese immigrants, exodusters. Free people gave everything to venture into mostly barren landscape. Mexican Americans, I missed one. Freed peoples. Mexican Americans, Mormons, law enforcement, men of color, to arms, now or never, 3 years service. Oh, is that the military? Cuevas from black regiments, cavalry, Secret Service, Indian agents. Wow, there's just so much information here. Here's some gangs. Oh, and it says when they were actually. All right, this is excellent. Pinkertons. I'm not getting the glare. This isn't glare paper, but it's good and solid, which I do like too. Sex, Gender, and the Wild West. A Free Life. Soiled Doves. Painted Tiger. Very cool. Print the Legends. Crafting Paragons. Okay, so making your own myth. Paragons. Creating a Hard West character, or Paragon as we call them around here, is a detailed... Oh, I have a terrible time reading white on black background. Is a detailed process different than most other games. So here is character creation, which is very cool. The illustrations in this are beautiful. We're only on 129. We have to start picking up the pace. I think we're going to skip over these charts. What is this? Disability in post-war America. Yeah, that is actually something that I haven't really delved into. Paragon Archetypes. So here's our archetypes. Oof. The Drover. The Gadgeteer. The Gunfighter. This is going to go pretty long, folks. Sorry about that. This is a long book. Okay, we're going to move ahead a little bit. The Hunter. I think we're going to start. The Law. The Libertine. The Mystic. The Official. Practitioner. The Resolute. Then we're into skills. So we've got our skill lists. How many skills are on here? It's healthy, but it's not too thick. I found in games where there's too many skills, then nobody's really good at anything, or they're good at one or two things, but they're terrible at so many others. So a medium amount of skills has always been my preference, to be quite honest. Propensities. Propensities are what make characters stand out from the crowd. Okay. Oh my goodness, there they go. They've seen something. I've been really looking forward to getting this book, and I am not disappointed. It is huge and awesome. Hey, chill, dogs. Magic, Psychics, and Science of the Weird. Hopefully we can get through this in another 5 minutes or so. Commence the creation. Interesting. So this is about creating your own stuff. Lore books, very cool. Ley lines. Service, stables, and sundries. Here is our equipment list. Oh, that is nice. Derringers and pull-out weapons, pistols and revolvers, rifles, muskets, carbines, shotguns, weaponry melee, weaponry ranged, particulars, booze and drugs, consumables, communications. Holy mackerel. There's a lot of great stuff here. Let's see. Exoduster letters. Exodusters. The Balladeer. What's a Balladeer? The Balladeer is countless things all at once. Project manager. The Balladeers are, okay. Project manager, narrator, referee, player, possibly the most essential person at the gaming table. Okay, so this is Game Master information. Playing the ballad, crafting the bag, creating the world. And the thing about this is if you're using any kind of game system and you want to do Old West, like Boot Hill or Down Darker Trails or whatever, I bet there's information that can be pulled from this. Sample locations. Nice. The ballads. So the ballads must be scenarios. Which ballad? What story are we going to tell? Oh my goodness. Oh, that is, oh yes. Episodes and encounters. A killer slain with his own weapon. Okay, the weird and unknown. Allies and adversaries aplenty. Sample weird gallery. Okay, so here we go. No, I'm looking at the picture here, not anything else. Oh, Anansi, the spider. That's very cool. I used him. I did some writing about that recently. Aphasia. Oh, there's a lot. Clockwork Gamblers, The Condemned, El Coco. Greys. There's our Greys. Mental Maggots. Shootists, Wranglers. There's Wranglers and Shootists and beyond. So they've categorized these, which is a great idea. Uh-oh. What is that? Werewolves. Oh, wait a minute. Did they put vampires in here? Heck yeah. Okay, vampires. Sample humanity. Then we've got sample bestiary, which is just our animals, which is very short. Haunted West Reconstruction, 1865 to 1870. Westward expansion. Oh, bonk. So this is the history and some of our background, at least in that. The rooms where it happened. The continuing reconstruction. The work of the reconstruction is continues at pace. And here's our map that we looked at from the back. So the continuing reconstruction means that these are no longer states down here. It looks like all of the Confederate states have been reverted to territories, maybe? The state of Sequoia, because that's new. Reconstruction timeline. So now, the Arkansas incident. Up to 1870. Diplomacy and foreign policy after the war. Holy mackerel, there's just so much here. The American myth. The American myth has been passed from generation to generation, preached in schoolhouses and reinforced in as societal norms built on half-truths. The history of the land. Yep, okay, so this is, slavery. The slave trade, the transatlantic slave trade. Rediscovered frontiers. There's all the territories, the way that they originally were taken by the United States. The complicit North, treason and the Civil War. Wow, they're not mincing any words with this. Reconstruction, 1863 to 1877. Octavius Cato. The blood-soaked West. I'm loving some of the public domain pictures that they've chosen as well. Here's some of the gold rushes, cowboys and the range wars, transcontinental railroad, lifeline, death knell. Yeah, pretty much. The frontier closes, automobiles are coming in, timeline history of the land, a nice, very extensive timeline. The world outside the United States, historical folks. Whoops. Oh my gosh. There are a lot of people here. Very cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to move along. Stops along the trail. Oh my god, these dogs today. Oh, nice. Okay, these are actual towns and cities and stuff. Kansas City, Lawrence, Galveston. I'm loving these. These again are public domain point of view, bird's eye view maps. I think they're awesome. They really can. There's Tesla, Nikola Tesla. Environments and geography, geographical stuff. Bag of nails. Is bag of now what is this? Knight of the Aristat. Okay, here's our scenario. Wow. Okay, not terribly long. Supplements, folks and creatures. Sonora Aero Club and handouts. Appendices. Ivy's Almanac of Ailments and Antidotes. Myths. The mythos in the Haunted West. Okay. Yeah, so this is the Lovecraft mythos. Haunted Westworld hack. Okay, this is the Powered by the Apocalypse stuff. Bibliography, very cool. Acknowledgements. Maps, pre-generated characters, and index. And there you have it. That's it, folks. That's a pretty good look through Haunted West. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. There's been a lot, and it was worth it. So there you have it. There's Haunted West. I will put a link in the description below to Darker Hue Studios, or possibly to where you can purchase this. I know they're at this moment still shipping out the Kickstarter rewards. I don't know if they're selling it yet online. I'm pretty certain you can get the PDF online. If I can find that, I'll put a link to that as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate it, and I will talk to y'all next time.